Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas insists efforts to win UN recognition for a Palestinian state are irreversible, and the move has wide international support. Speaking to editors in Cairo on Wednesday, Abbas said that so far 126 countries back the Palestinian initiative. Once a Palestinian state is recognized, it will strengthen the negotiating position with Israel. Abbas later met with Turkish Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan in Cairo to discuss the statehood bid. Abbas has ignored U.S. calls to embark on direct negotiations with Israel and pull out of the statehood bid. However, Nimr Hamad, a senior Palestinian official, declared that Abbas will agree to return to the negotiating table if Israel agrees to one of two conditions: a halt to all settlement construction, or announce the establishment of a Palestinian state that will be based on 1967 lines. Israel's Maccabi Tel Aviv team landed at the Ataturk International Airport on Wednesday afternoon ahead of its Europa League Group E opener against Turkey's Besiktas on Thursday evening in Istanbul. Over 2,500 police have been deployed in the city, and a private security company hired to oversee security measures ahead of the match. The Israeli team will be escorted by police throughout its 48-hour stay. The Turkish club has urged fans not to stir up trouble ahead of Thursday's game. Tensions between the two countries have reached an all-time low after Israel refused to apologize for the deaths of 9 Turkish activists on board a Gaza-bound ship last year. Israel expressed regret for the incident and said it is willing to compensate the victims' families. However, the Turkish government has demanded an apology and downgraded diplomatic ties in response. An Israeli military court has sentenced Hakim Awad, who murdered 5 members of the Fogel family in Itamar in March, to 5 life sentences and an additional 5 years. Hakim and his cousin, Amjad, brutally murdered Ehud Fogel, 36, his wife Ruth, 35, and their 3 children, aged 11, 4, and 2 months. Awad expressed no remorse for their deaths, blaming Israel's occupation as the motive for killing the family. As he left the court, he made a V sign for victory with his fingers. A Hamas official in Gaza has said that Hamas will not support the Palestinian statehood bid unless its future borders include the entire state of Israel. Salah al-Bardwil said the bid will mean recognizing the state of Israel and marking its borders, even though Israel was established on stolen land. If the United Nations passes the statehood bid, it means Palestine will exist only in the West Bank and Gaza, and not the entire state of historic Palestine, which is Israel today, and is what Hamas demands, he declared. Once a Palestinian state is ratified, it will affect the resistance, as the Palestinians will not be able to fire one shot at the Israeli occupation. Iran's Air Force successfully tested 200-pound smart bombs during one of its largest nationwide air drills conducted in the northwest of the country. Iranian Air Force Commander General Hussein Shitforash said an F-4 bomber fired Qassad smart bombs, which successfully hit all targets. He failed to elaborate further, but noted the Iranian fighter jet, called Sakeh, made a successful test run during the air maneuvers. During the exercise called Those Sacrificing Themselves for the Homeland 3, the Air Force tested an array of advanced weaponry, including various air-to-surface missiles and other anti-aircraft missiles developed in the country.